My first presentation is going to be online safety. Okay, with the internet, you know, a lot goes on with the internet, hackers, spam. You need to be very careful with that. Okay, we're going to do a presentation on online safety PowerPoint. So, go to the next one. Okay, the internet, it's scary. Okay, we give you a lot of tips for online safety, what to do if there's a problem, and Microsoft is really big on helping people who need help with questions or problems with the internet. So they're really user friendly. Okay, risks to your online safety. We're going to list a few of them coming up. Okay, some of the content will be questionable material. Anything that pops up on your internet that you're not sure about, don't click on it. Okay, unless you know where it's coming from. Every day, like my email, I'll get 50 to 80 emails a day in my spam folder. I look through it in case maybe one went there by accident, but I don't open anything I don't know. Okay, and if one goes to your inbox, spam it. That you know it's not right. This way it helps them, you know, detect it, and then more people won't get it. They'll delete that account, and it helps them allow other people getting scammed. Inaccurate information. Look at the emails. Look at the address, where it's coming from. A lot of times it'll be weird names included in that, or numbers. You know, numbers are a big thing. You know, they'll have 100 emails with the same thing, Microsoft, Debbie, you know, 185, you know, and they'll have 500 emails, and they'll just change a number, and they'll send it out to different people, you know, 185, and, you know, 189, 190, and it'll keep going, and you're just one of many they have. Okay, unwanted contact. You know, most of us don't want emails from people we don't solicit from. So, you know, you can spam them, you can go unsubscribe if they're actually legit, and they won't send you anymore. Cyberbullying, you know, we don't get too much of that with the adults. Those are usually more with children. You know, there's a lot of websites that protect them. If you have grandkids that come over on the internet, you know, their parents should be informed, you know, how to protect them from the internet. Child predators, you know, same thing. There's a lot of people out there, I'm sure you read in the paper every day, you know, where somebody, you know, child porn, you know, they try to lure the kids. You know, 2020 has them on all the time, you know, where they catch them. But there's, for every one they catch, there's 1,000 out there, you know, still that they're looking for. Okay, limit your online interactions. If it's somebody you don't know, you know, if you can ask them questions, you know, but limit what information you give them. No personal information on the internet. You don't know who you're actually talking to sometimes. If you feel that they might be fraudulent, you can go directly to their website, you know, and then go through there. As long as you type in their website, then you'll be okay. Like Microsoft, you know, you can type in Microsoft.com and go directly through their website. You know it's secure, and you know you're going through them. Online reputation. These people talk to each other. Okay, so if they scam you or close to getting information from you, another company or another person next to them will try it. You know, and you'll go on a list of people that, you know, can be hacked, and, you know, and then 100 other people will try getting at you. Okay, as long as you're from the start, you know, then you'll be off their list, and you'll be okay. Illegal downloads. I don't know, we really have to worry about that here. It's more with the younger generation, kids, you know, music, movies they're downloading off the internet. A lot of times there's viruses attached to it. You know, and they all want their free music and free streaming movies online. They'll search whatever website they can go to, to get it, and it's constantly new ones coming up. And they don't care what they click on as long as they get their music, and they don't know what's attached to it. You know, so just be real careful with that, especially today. And there's always going to be something attached to it.
There.
Okay. Product. You got to be careful with companies soliciting products. Okay, if they're legit and you say no thank you, usually they'll go away. You know, you can spam them, unsubscribe, you know. Usually if you ignore them, they'll go away. You know, they'll move on to the next person. Privacy issues. You know, each internet provider is going to be different with their internet. Some offer higher security than others. You know, take what they give you. Very important. You don't have to go out and buy your own. Okay, all internet providers offer security. Okay, they all do. Take it, keep it up to date. It's the most important way and the best way to protect yourself. Fraud, identity theft, we're going to talk about in my next presentation that I'm going to give, so we don't have to worry about that. Next. Okay, 6 tips for online safety. Okay, defending your computer. Okay, strengthen your computer. Your computer, you know, is like a muscle. Okay, you need to constantly update it. Okay, keep the computers up to date. They all offer automatic updating for your internet. You know, do it. You know, keep it on. It's very important because every day something new is popping up that they get, and they have to send it out immediately so you don't get, you know, become a victim. Avoid downloading anything you don't know. Like again, like we're talking about the music, the movies. You know, if they're not legit, and a lot of times with the internet, a box will pop up that it might not be safe. People click on it anyway. You know, I mean, that's up to you. But a lot of times malware, you know, there's going to be a lot attached to it. So just got to be very careful. Okay, next. Okay, you know, keep your firewall on. It's they offer it. It's automatic unless you turn it off, which I wouldn't do. You know, see the green. You can see the green on the internet. That usually means it's safe. Okay, on the top of your internet screen. Okay, under the website address. Usually it means it's okay. If it's red, you know, usually it's not okay. Next. Defend against malware. You know, we talked about it. You'll see on your internet, under your security, you'll see firewall, malware, you know, identity theft. A lot of them, make sure they're usually green or a check mark next to them. You know, each internet provider is going to be different, but it's pretty simple. They'll tell you whether it's on, active, up to date. Okay, if something says not up to date, click on it, update it. Okay, there's usually anywhere between 3 and 5 different sections on there. So make sure they're always up to date and checked on. Okay, next. As I was talking about earlier, usually, especially when you install internet safety and security, there's going to be a box to automatically update it. They automatically update it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, try not to uncheck that box because you forget, people forget, and then, you know, it can come in an hour. You know, next hour, a virus will come through, and you have no idea. Okay, and without you giving them permission to update it, you know, you're stuck with it, and then you have to try to fight it afterwards, which could be a headache. Okay, some people can't get it off the computer, and they have to wipe the whole thing clean and then start from the beginning. Okay, okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, more on defending your computer. Okay, take your time, look at it, think about it, and then click on it if you feel it's safe. Any red flags come up in your head, you know, don't click on it. Read on it a little more. You know, look at it, look at the address, where it's coming from, the content, you know, all of that. Anything from a reputable website will be pretty clear, okay, and will be pretty basic on the website. You know, like Microsoft or Lowe's or anything, always use the same address. Okay. And next.